have here is the new Walkera QR-X350 quadcopter. My intentions are to start using this for FPV and be ready for commercial drone use in the future when the standards come out. Basically, I've got it without the transmitter, the Devo 7. I got another transmitter. I use my Turnigy 9XR, and well, we're going to get ready to assemble this thing. Now, there are plenty of assembly videos out here, so I'm not going to really bother with that. Alright, I'm going to set this up at basic FPV, get it flying first, and then worry about that. Over here, we have an Axion 7-inch portable LCD TV. You can see the little price tag on there. I got it at the Jockey Lot, which is a flea market. Guy wanted $40 for it, but I got him down to $25 because it didn't say in the manual that this thing was ATSC compatible. So I didn't know if it would run the high definition TV standard, so I didn't know if it was even good as a TV. Either way, I tested it, and sure enough, it does. Here we have propeller guards. You can see that. This is the propeller guards for the X350. They're not generic. Makes a complete cage around the props. I'm not too worried about flying this. I'm sure I could fly it okay. What I'm concerned about is that if I'm flying it in a field and some little kid runs out and runs into the thing more than anything else. So safety is a very major concern of mine. Now, nice thing about this little TV, and it didn't say anything about it in the features. Look at that, it has a tripod mount. This is awesome. Now, I did try it out, and it does work on television. It has all the cables to run line-ins, so there's no reason I can't put an FPV receiver on the back of this, running a nice polarized antenna, run a FPV transmitter on the X350, QR-X350. You know, I'm going to have to rename this thing, and run this thing full FPV. I don't see any problem with being able to do that. I'm going to be running the Turnigy 9XR transmitter. You've seen that in other videos. I might just put it in here again. But I'll probably put a tray on it so that I can put the monitor onto the tray. It's only a 7-inch monitor, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now, it doesn't have a shade, so what I'm going to do is make a shade out of black coroplast. That may be another video. You never know. Anyway, that's where I'm starting. Alright, I figured I would add the Turnigy 9XR to this video. And this here is the FrSky DJ combo. This one here is 8 channels, which the QR-X350 needs 7 channels. It should fit inside the case. I'm not 100% sure. If it doesn't, I can get a different module for it that will. One thing about it is that I like all of my stuff to be amphibious. So when I'm dealing with the landing gear, I'm going to have to devise a system of making a water-compatible landing gear for this thing. I'll show you in a minute here why it is that I want everything to be amphibious. I just wanted to show everyone why it is I like my RC stuff to be amphibious. Quick little pan. This is my lake. It's everyone's lake, but it's my lake. Anyway, there you go. Here's all the goodies you get in the box. This is the landing gear. Hardware, and you get 2 full sets of props. You also get these little caps that go on to the motors, and these hold the props on, and the props are keyed, so you don't, you put them on, and these little caps will just hold them in place. There's no way for these things to come apart. They're not going to spin loose on you like a lot of quadcopter motors would do. We did not put the props on yet. Not going to put them on until I get the receiver functioning. Reason being is because I need to have the case open. And to have the case open, you have to take off all the screws in the bottom. A whole lot of them. We'll see. There are lots and lots of them. So I want to get that done first. See two connectors. This one here, just a standard RC JST connector. This one here looks like a micro servo connector. This is actually for the compass component, which is right here. They get this thing far away from the electronics as they can, so the compass works as well as possible. Now they say, from what I could see from the videos, this receiver may or may not fit in it. This is the DJ combo. Okay, this is the D8R. This is the 8-channel FrSky with telemetry. So this is awesome because I can monitor the battery condition and a few other things if I put some more sensors in it. Anyway, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to start just taking this apart and seeing if everything fits. Here is the QR-X350 opened up. Now here is the DJ, the receiver that I've got. Now it just barely fits in the hole. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. The DVR or D8R 2 Plus. I think it will. I'm pretty sure it will. I might have to move a few wires out of the way, stuff like that. Here you go. There's a whole mess of Allen screws in this thing, and one Phillips. Alright, it's a little weird because the Phillips is right under the battery hatch. If you can see it, right there. And there's a little white cap that goes over it and you can't see it. So when you're prying on this thing, if you forgot that, you want to be real careful to get that screw out of there. Now I'm just going to have to find out what the channel order is. It looks like, from what we see here, EATR is the actual order, which is completely different from Spectrum, completely different from FrSky. I think it's the same as FlySky, but I'm not going to put a FlySky receiver in here. No way. This is getting this FrSky receiver, if it'll fit in here. If not, I will get a smaller receiver for it. Otherwise, we should be okay. Alright, here is the QR-X350 fully assembled. I've gotten all the connections done on the receiver. Everything's functioning. Can't really Maiden it right yet because I don't have the battery for it. I fired it up on a 1300 and it would fly for a few seconds, but that's all it would do. You'll see here I have changed over to an XT60. This is a black XT60 connector. Hobby King sells them. I put the prop guards on, as you can see, and the propellers, and everything is working fairly well. So everything is hooked up, ready to go. Ultimately, my antennas came in down here. I haven't hooked them, I haven't put them, attached them permanently yet because I'm probably going to put a smaller receiver in this thing. I don't like how tight it is in there. So I'm going to have to get the other one, the XJ combo. I'm going to do that. Can't Maiden it today. It's icky, rainy, and I don't have the batteries for it. So I'm going to have to, so I'm just going to Maiden it on the next video. And this is the QR-X350 fully assembled.